You guys, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. So if you guys were in the last live stream, you may realize we changed the lighting a little bit. You guys let me know if the lighting in last stream was better or if this one is better. Either way, let's jump right into today's video. We're going to be talking about Jenelle Evans because she has found herself in more drama, possibly more legal issues. Her ex-boyfriend, August King's side piece, has filed a police report against her. Not only has Crystal, the side piece, filed a police report against Janelle, but August did as well. So we're going to talk about this because it's called destruction of correspondence. I think that's what it's called. Obstruction. Obstruction of correspondence is what it's called, and you can face jail time. It is a federal crime. You can face jail time. You can pay a fine. Janelle is denying this. In the past hour, Janelle has posted over on her ex about this, but there has been drama all weekend. I was gone, so I had to catch up once I got back home. And all weekend, Janelle posted about August, saying that he would not leave her alone, that he would not stop calling, he would not stop texting, that she was, or that he was reaching out to her through other people. And then August put out a statement basically saying like he wants nothing to do with her. So let's get into it, you guys, because this girl, Crystal, she's not playing. She put out a video. We're actually going to watch it. August had her do a video where she explained, I don't like Janelle. She's like, I don't like Janelle. She threw away my mail. She admitted to throwing away my mail. So let's see Crystal. Let's watch the video that Crystal did with August. This video was about a week ago where Janelle put out claims that August was abusive, that he would get physical with her. So August had the side piece speak out where he said, like, hey, have I ever gotten physical with you? And the girl, Crystal, his ex, really did come through defending August. Like, she was like, listen, August doesn't drink. He is a good person. He has helped me many times since we split up. Like, when he got with Janelle, that's when, things just got bad. He was drinking some with her. And I told him, like, he needed to chill out. He never drank with me. He was never abusive. He never hit me. If he did, I would not be sitting here defending him. So this girl, came through to defend August. But in the video, she mentioned that Janelle did throw away her mail and that was a crime. So after this video, she went and filed a report against Janelle. And if she goes forward with pressing charges, Janelle could be in some serious trouble. So let's watch this little clip.
They're trying to appease her and listen to her, but at the same time, they are also telling me that I need to run away and be careful. But I'm not a stupid guy. When I returned from LA, I filed a restraining order against her within the hour of returning to LA. And I just wanted to get Crystal here because she's the mystery woman. She's the side bitch, supposedly. And she reached out to one of Janelle's haters. And that hater has been taking it to Mach 5, Mach 10 also, kind of putting words in her mouth. And yeah, she put out those pictures, and I think Crystal feels regretful about that. Do you not? I don't know.
I do feel bad. Like how I've told August, I did it out of hurt. I was hurt, and I have apologized to him many times. But I also did it because just the bullshit that Janelle says and does, it pisses me off. Like, she has messaged me on Facebook talking about that she found some mail in his car and she threw it away for me. Like, she literally committed a crime and told me. Like, I have the messages, I have screenshots of it. And I think it's so stupid that she does shit like that. Like, why? For what? I don't understand.
Well, I think that's understandable. Any woman's gonna hate on finding another woman's fucking mail in it's the man's car. But it was my fault for just putting my mail in the car without looking. So I'm not defending anybody's actions, but I could certainly sympathize with somebody that is hurt over whatever situation. I don't defend Crystal, and I'm not defending Janelle. I'm really, at this point, I need to defend myself because Janelle is out there just bashing me, slandering me, purposely trying to make me look like
But she's always done this though in every relationship, and it's like all over the internet. Like there's so much evidence. So what made you think that she wasn't gonna do it to you?
Probably the 7-8 years of our friendship, and me thinking that she was going to treat me differently, or me not knowing how she was in a relationship. I've been her best friend for a few years, and that's different. When you're her friend, she has nothing to complain about. When you're in a relationship with her and you're living with her, there's obviously things that are going to arise that you did not know. There's red flags. You see things from a different perspective at that point, and it becomes something different. I would still be with Janelle. There's only two reasons why I'm not with Janelle. One, because she tried to frame me and put me in jail for domestic violence, saying that I punched her in the face, and those were false allegations. And in my business, that's a big deal. You can't take those things back. If I'm on the internet known as a wife beater, I mean, that's a big deal.
That's crossing the line though. Like that's taking it too far. Like how evil can you be to go that far and say shit like that?
Yeah, no.
Okay, so let's talk about it because someone in the chat was like, how did she get a hold of this girl's mail? Well, when Janelle moved to Vegas, August and this girl was living together. They had a house together. Janelle was not aware of this. When Janelle moved to Vegas, Crystal still lived with August. Like, they broke up allegedly, but he did not kick her out. They continued to live with each other because apparently their separation was amicable. It was not like a horrible breakup, and he let her stay there for a while until she could figure out like her next step. So her mail was coming to the house that they lived in. August checks the mail one day. You know, I don't know if they have like a mailbox outside the house, or if they have like if they go to the P.O Box. But either way, just say he drives to his mailbox and he gets the mail. He puts it in his car somewhere. When Janelle is in the car next, she sees it and she throws it away, allegedly, based off what Crystal said. Crystal said, Janelle messaged her and said this, I threw your mail away. So if he does have her on a text message saying, I threw your mail away, well, then there's, evidence that she did in fact throw the mail away. And that is a crime to throw someone's mail away. So I looked it up and it says if you intentionally throw away someone else's mail, it is considered a federal crime called obstruction of correspondence, which could result in significant fines and even jail time, potentially up to 5 years in prison, depending on the jurisdiction, because it is a federal crime. Key points to remember: illegal action. Destroying or tampering with mail not addressed to you is a violation of federal law. Consequences: you could face serious penalties, including fines and imprisonment. Proper handling: if you receive mail that isn't yours, you should write "not at this address" on the envelope and return it to the postal service. Here's the thing: even if it didn't come to your house, if, like in this situation, Janelle found it in her boyfriend's car and threw it away, that is still illegal. It is still a federal crime. You don't have to break into somebody's house to get their mail to steal it and throw it away for it to be a crime. The crime is throwing away someone else's mail. That's why you can't check someone else's mailbox. Like, if I have a package that I want it to deliver to you, and you live down the street from me and you're not home, legally, I'm not supposed to put it in your mailbox. Like, you're not supposed to do those things, right? So, despite the fact that it was, Janelle didn't break into the house to get it, she still allegedly threw it away. Now, this is what Janelle is saying over on X. Let me find it again. Where are you? I got too many tabs up. Oh, here we go. Janelle's playing dumb. Or playing is whatever. Okay. She says, this girl has never met me in her life. We never lived together, and I don't know what mail she's talking about. I don't get her mail delivered to my house. Janelle is playing either the girl's not being honest, which I would have to believe that surely this girl sounds like a pretty decent girl. She sounds like she's not, I don't know. I mean, I'm judging her based off of a 3-minute clip that I watched of her. but she doesn't seem like the type to go to a police department and make a claim when she has no evidence to back it up. However, maybe not, I don't know. But Janelle claiming we never lived together, well, duh. But August and she did. And it was allegedly in his car. Of course, her mail's not delivered to your house, weirdo. And then she says, I don't throw any mail away unless it's mine. But making up stories is falsifying police reports because she was responding to this comment. You threw away her mail that was in Charles' car. And she said, I don't throw away any mail. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, dear God, no one believes anything you say. Sure, Jan. You left some mail in his car and threw it away. Janelle wrote to Crystal. Oh, this is what it says. You left some mail in his car and I threw it away for you. Janelle wrote to Crystal. Everyone needs to know you always tell the truth. That's your specialty, falsifying police reports. So these were the comments on the post, where Janelle denied the claims. He actually put up an article. I'll go over it really quickly. It says Janelle Evans, or it says girlfriend of Janelle Evans' ex, August King, files police report after Teen Mom star admits to throwing away the girlfriend's mail. In addition to her plethora of existing court cases, Janelle Evans may soon be dealing with even more legal trouble. Let me bring this up so you guys can see it. The Ashley can exclusively reveal that a police report was filed last week against the fired Teen Mom star by the girlfriend of Janelle's ex-boyfriend, August King. The report, which has been obtained by the Ashley from the Las Vegas Metro Police Department, was filed by Crystal, who was reportedly the live-in girlfriend of August while he was dating Janelle. Anyway, in the report, Crystal claims that Janelle committed a crime against her when the Teen Mom star purposely threw away Crystal's mail. Crystal, who went into the police station on Tuesday to personally report the alleged crime, told cops that she was living with August. It says and Janelle, so maybe that's where she's getting that from. That she was living with August. And then August was living with Janelle. Crystal apparently told the police that she and August are no longer together, despite what Janelle's been saying online. Crystal states Janelle was upset and spreading rumors about Crystal and August being together when Crystal states that was not the case. This is what the report reads. Crystal states that Janelle, while Crystal was living with August, threw away her mail. Crystal states she doesn't know what was thrown away, but she was waiting for some important mail. The police told Crystal she should next file a report with the postmaster. According to the Ashley sources, Janelle allegedly admitted to trashing Crystal's mail in messages that Janelle sent Crystal via social media. Janelle wrote to Crystal, you left some mail in his car and I threw it away for you. Crystal reportedly told the 33-year-old mother of three that she needed to grow up and that Janelle was too old to be acting like a teenager. Crystal then told Janelle to leave her alone. Since their breakup, Janelle and August have been battling via social media, accusing each other of all sorts of diabolical things. While August claims that he had filed a restraining order against Janelle in late January, as of press time, the Ashley can't find any indication of a restraining order that has been served or officially filed with the courts. Okay, so he did request a restraining order. It has to be signed off by two judges, and he only got it signed off by one judge because this is my understanding. Because then he felt bad and he didn't want it to cause more issues. So he's holding on to it. I've seen the report. It's posted. He's holding on to it. And he has stated if she does anything else, he will move forward with pursuing the restraining order. August did media interviews and posted a series of messages regarding his battle with Janelle, even getting Janelle's mother, Barbara, involved in the shenanigans, despite Barbara living across the country from them. In one of the messages posted by August, he begs Barbara to get her daughter before he files charges against her. I love this meme. Leave me alone. After accusing Janelle of hacking and wiping his phone of its data, he then brings up the mail incident, claiming he will have Crystal file charges against Janelle for throwing away her mail. August states that both offenses are federal crimes: hacking and wiping a phone and tossing your mail. So August posted this to his social media page. He says, "Leave me the F alone. Stop contacting third parties to try and meet with me. I will never go back to that house. At Barbara, you better get your daughter before I file charges against her for hacking and wiping my phone, which caused me damage. And I have Crystal file charges against her for throwing away her mail, 2 of which are federal crimes. Let it go, you effing pest. Sick of waking up to you lying on me, you disgusting person," or whatever you are. Because August has been like, she's a demon. He's posted like she's a demon. The act of throwing away someone's mail is a crime in Nevada. A person commits the crime of mail theft if they knowingly, willfully, and with the intent to deprive, injure, damage, or defraud another, takes, destroys, hides, or embezzles mail, obtains any mail by fraud or deception, the current Nevada revised statute states. A person who violates any provisions of subsection 1 is guilty of category D felony and shall be punished as provisions of NRS, blah, 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 blah. In addition to any other penalty, the court shall order the person to pay restitution. A category D felony is a felony for which a court shall sentence a convicted person to imprisonment in the state prison for a minimum term of not less than 1 year and a maximum term of not more than 4 years. In addition to any crazy penalty, the court may impose a fine of not more than $5,000 unless a greater fine is authorized or required by the statute. As of press time, the Ashley is unable to find any charges that have been pressed against Janelle in relation to this incident. Update: immediately after the Ashley posted the story, Janelle responded to X, seemingly confused. So here is a little video that August took of him at the police department. Very short little clip.
The other one was under Detective Hollander, wasn't it?
So it says, like I said, you are way too cocky about it all. Like I said, you were way too cocky about it all. Nice day to be at the police department.
The other one was under Detective Hollander, wasn't it?
Let's see. So that's the drama with him. So if she wants to push this, I mean, she can. I feel like, is she going to get in trouble? She never does. So more than likely, no. It is what it is. Like, I could literally accidentally throw away some mail and go to jail for 6 months. Janelle could do it on purpose, set it on fire in front of the postmaster, and nothing's going to happen to her. That's just doesn't make sense, but that's what it is. But here are some things that Janelle posted over the weekend when I was out of town. And these are also some of the things that he was responding to when he told her, like, to pipe down. I am so tired. All right. So she posted this. Our exes when they tell their side of the story. Well. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. Thank you. And then she posted this. Girl, he's crazy. If you need help, blink twice. What do you even mean? I don't know. I don't know. What do you mean? I don't know. If you need help, blink twice. I mean, he was the one having to call the cops because you were beating up on him. You know what I'm saying? And then you have, these were posted to Teen Mom Chatter. Are they there yet? So these are posts that she posted and then deleted, I think. Where, okay, you should focus on your kids for once and leave mine alone. Get my kid's name out your mouth. Your daughter needs you, and you're out here being selfish. What you talking about? You have smoked and drank with me before, because he said he doesn't really smoke or drink. which he's not denying doing it. He's just saying, like, you don't really do it that much. Y'all prefer this background, this setting, and the way I look now? Like, in the last video, did I look a little washed out still? This looks better? Oh my goodness, I know. Jenelle Eason and Ye both went on a next spree. I know, right? And then, yes, I know she's been tweeting and deleting. I just need to get my thoughts out. So this is him, I guess. And then this is her. He's still texting my mom. She doesn't even like you. Leave her alone. He still texts my mom. She doesn't even like you. Stop texting me all up in your feelings, accusing me of going out on dates. We're done. Even if I did, it's not your business. Stop texting me all up in your feelings. Okay, same one. So over the weekend, there was just so much going on between them two. Her posting, him putting out his statements. They went to the police department. They have it on record. They have filed. And if Janelle keeps on, I feel like this is going to be the one. Like August will be the one that's not going to. He'll fire off. You know what I'm saying? Like David talked and what like after him and Janelle split up, he would go live on TikTok and he would say things about how whatever she was, about how she wasn't clean and blah 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 blah. But I feel like August will be the one. He's got recordings of her when on the way home from Vegas, on the way home from California, he recorded. And when he went back to get his things for the last time, he recorded. And he has threatened to put those out. And I'm like, do it. Like, obviously, the part of me that's like a mom and, don't do the drama. But then the part of me that's like, reality TV news person, I'm like, do it. I'm like, I want to see, like, because Janelle was acting like when he came to get his things, she's like, get your stuff and get out. I don't want nothing to do with you. Don't even look at me. And that he was all wanting to take her back, like begging her back. He's saying that's not true. That he just went in and was like, where are my bags? And are you okay? And then left. And one thing that I have noticed with August is through the messages that were leaked is that, they were fighting. She needed him to drop her purse off to the hotel. So he was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to drop it off at the front desk. Don't call me. Don't text me. They're mad. They're fighting, right? Well, then when he gets there, she comes down to get the bag, even though the plan was, he's like, I'm going to leave it at the front desk. She comes down. Now, she said that he went up to the room, but my sources are telling me that she actually came down. And so he saw her. So after he left, he messaged her and was like, you look like crap. Like, you look bad. Are you okay? So despite like the fact that she's been like horrible to him, he sees her and sees how horrible she looks. And he texts her after that and he's like, are you okay? Like, you look really bad. Like, please take care of yourself. Hydrate yourself. Like, you look bad. Like, so it still seems like he had this like little part of him that when he saw her looking horrible, he like felt bad and wanted to like kind of like, I don't know, like make sure she was okay. You guys get what I'm saying? Like, he was still like when he saw her, um, he was like, you look bad. Are you okay? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's I still, like, I got this feeling that, like, there was concern after he saw the way that she looked and how bad she looked. Like, even though he was mad, even though she was posting stuff online and running her mouth about him, when he saw her and saw how bad she looked, he got concerned and he messaged her and was like, you look bad. Are you okay? So it still seemed like he was like, just concerned about her. But I do think at this point, she has put out so much stuff. He has referenced her, like, of the likes of a demon. He's literally been like, she's like a demon. I don't know what's going on. Like, something, it's not good. So I think if Janelle doesn't quit, he will end up being the one to move forward with shutting her up in any way that he can, whether that be go to the police department, file charges, get a restraining order, or whatever. His name is Colton, Victoria. We have two Coltons here. Says, I don't believe anything Janelle says regarding the situation. August has released many screenshots that prove Janelle was lying. Janelle will learn a quick lesson between North Carolina and Las Vegas court systems. Las Vegas won't put up with her childish ways and complaints like North Carolina did. I never understood how she got away with so much. I spent one night in jail for chalk. You know what I'm saying? Chalk. Holy crap. What's the bet he ends up with some sort of settlement and slinks away? Can you be a reality TV person and not like Bravo? It's just not my jam. I don't watch Bravo that much. What are you talking about, Greyhound Girls? Who did? True. It's funny how Janelle keeps accusing August of texting her, but she hasn't released any screenshots, right? I always known Janelle smokes weed with Jace, who as a kid is equally culpable of abuse. Just shows Janelle has various versions of herself all over the place, and that's scary. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Oh, that's something else that he said. Wait, did we go over that? Oh, I don't think we went over that. Yeah, I actually have those. Here it is. I forgot about that. I'm glad I saw the comments. I did see. So, from my understanding of that, he had a conversation with Janelle because I spoke to a source who told me that August was concerned because Janelle was drinking, smoking, and taking Xanax like on a daily, like every day. Get up, drink, smoke, Xanax, coffee, and it just made her not well. And that he, as well as Jace, had been trying to get her to stop doing that. And that August told Jace, listen, if I can't get your mom to stop, like I don't know how much I can put up with. Like I may have to like leave her if I can't get her to stop this. So that's my understanding is that it was like a conversation that the two had per a source that I spoke to, but I'll double check that. But that was my understanding. So this is another post that he put out. Just read articles that are 48 hours old where she continues to lie to the media and public against me, claiming I've tried to get back with her. Listen here, kid. I don't file restraining orders. You're the first person I've ever had the need to do this with. And I certainly am not a stupid, desperate man to try and get back with someone like you. You think I'm dumb? I recorded the entire time I was picking up my stuff for my own safety, which is legal. If I feel threatened, which is obviously by the filed documents against you. I am being stalked and harassed by you, creating fake accounts to text me and talk crap about what new women I'm following. One more peep out of you, and I will release the recordings that prove that I am not only told you to not speak to me or even look at me if I pick my stuff, but in the recordings, I only ask you two things. Do you have my bags in this room? And how are you? Are you okay? I didn't say hi, nor did I say bye. And that's why you're so salty. Took me a minute. I'm like, what? What is that? And you know what I find so effed up? That you are in between a divorce and a custody battle, and you think it's smart to battle against me and Marissa. You're so pathetic. You are thoughtless and you think it's worth attacking a child and the only person that's been there for you for what? To try to convince people that don't even like you of a lie? Of lies? To compete with us? To make yourself be accepted and liked by people who see right through you? You treat everything like a competition, and I've never seen you win. But you're just giving David ammo to use against you in court. Restraining orders, and if you keep it up, federal felonies that you'll be fighting while you're fighting for custody of Inslee. How thoughtless and careless can you be, Janelle? I told Jace I would leave you if you kept drinking and smoking 45 days ago, and I kept my promise. You're so reckless and you're wicked. You're the disappointment, not how your relationship ended. I won't say this again. Back the F down. Step in, Barbara. So I mean, he's got a point. Like Janelle, I couldn't even imagine. I'm like, she's like 33, right? You're in the middle of a divorce and a custody battle where if you lose, your child will be in a whole different state than you. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to imagine that she would lose to David, considering, but Janelle has a lot on her, like, it is a bunch of, cons for her as well when it comes to the judge looking at who's a better fit parent. Like, you got, oh my goodness, like Freddy Krueger going up against Michael Myers and a judge having to figure out who to give custody to. So, but I just feel like you're 33 years old, this is going on, and then you engage in this war with your ex and his ex, and you're attacking publicly. David could use all of this against you to be like, look, it's been a year and she's already gotten to a new relationship with somebody else, made one kid move out, called the cops on one kid, had one kid committed, got that kid back, kids getting kicked out of school, kids getting and look, she's engaged in public drama with an ex-boyfriend. So this literally could really come back to bite her in the butt. You would think she would say, I don't care. I know so many people that when they're going through a divorce, they are minding their business because they're like, I'm going through a divorce. I don't need to give my ex any ammunition to try to use against me when it comes to custody. So I'm not saying nothing, not doing nothing. I'm staying home. I know so many people that that's what they do when they're going through a divorce because they don't want to even chance the possibility of losing custody of their children. But here she is just doesn't care, doesn't even think about it. It seems like she doesn't even consider it. Hey, Kelly, we're live. Yeah, David's living the quiet life. I mean, why hasn't August reported her to CPS? I don't know that he hasn't. Maybe he has. I don't know. And Barbara can't do nothing. Barbara, she wouldn't listen to Barbara when she lived in Barbara's house, So I just think he doesn't know what else to do. So maybe he thought by reaching out to Barbara that Barbara could talk some sense into her, but that's definitely not going to happen. Janelle's never been alone. Always has to have a man. Hey. I don't think he has. Does that mean he won't? I don't think he has yet, though. Janelle's called 911 almost as many times as my age. And believe me, I'm old. Ha ha ha. Well, we know back in 2019, a report came out that she had already called 25 times. David has custody of Marissa, right? Yeah, I mean, she's 17. But yes, he did get custody of Marissa. Right? Freddy Krueger's and Michael Myers. Who do you give a kid to? Curious to hear what Marissa will say. These are all drunken misunderstandings, according to Janelle. It always is. It would never occur to Janelle to make her kids her number one priority. True story. But yeah, you guys. So we'll see where this goes. We'll see, because this can be a big deal. This can't. I mean, if the Crystal Girl wants to go forward, it is a federal crime to destroy, hide, open, or embezzle mail that is not intended for you. The official crime is obstruction of correspondence, which is a felony. If you're found guilty of the crime, you could face up to 5 years in prison and some hefty fines. Do you think Jace will emancipate himself from Janelle? He really doesn't have to, because Janelle lets him do whatever he wants. So, I mean, he literally can live the life that he wants to right now. Why can't any of the adult kids Why can't any of these adults put the kids first? I know. Yes, Toasted. Because North Carolina states that both parties must be living in the state when they file for divorce. For 6 months after the divorce is filed, then she moved out of North Carolina. I mean, I would granted the divorce. So, anyways, you guys, she did say that. She said getting pregnant and having a child at 16 was like being in prison. She did say that. It's so crazy because I got pregnant at 17, had my kid at 18, and I went out a lot from the time I was like 15, 16, 17. My mom worked a lot. And so I had older siblings, and all my friends were older. So I went out a lot. My boyfriend was older. And when I got 17 and got pregnant, I completely put a stop to it. And then my child was my little sidekick. We didn't go out. We went to Walmart. Like my best friend Ashley, that you guys know, we went from like us going out all the time to us like going to Walmart, riding to town to get something to eat. And like she went everywhere with me. And it was a completely different type of fun. But at no point did I feel like I was in prison. At no point did I feel like my life took a sad turn. Like Farrah, she wrote that book titled My Teenage Dream. My teenage dream ended, because she got pregnant. I'm like, wow. What like if my mom wrote a book titled My Teenage Dream Ended because she got pregnant with me, I would be like, sorry, mom. Like, no, my life took a different turn, but it took a more joyful turn. Like, yeah, I was having fun with my friends, but like that wasn't like happiness that I felt when like my friend Ashley rolled up and I got my little boo boo and her little coat and her little shoes on, and I go take her out to the car and put her in and give her a little cup, and we ride to town and we're playing music, and my little boo boo's in the back like dancing, and we're like just laughing, and it's wild to say that. Like I can't even imagine like to think that. But that tells you her mindset. Oh wow. Michelle, it's crazy. Right, Bree. Did you see she was at a bar during the Super Bowl? You want to know what's interesting as well? That Sunday, Janelle threw a party for Inslee. Mind you, Inslee's birthday was like a week or so ago, but Inslee was sick, so she just got her some gifts and gave her a cake and let her blow the candles out. So she had her party Sunday, had this party where like just a couple of kids were there, and then after that, like left them with the babysitter for her to go party and go out. So you have a birthday party where these kids that she barely knows is there because it's people that you have gotten to know kind of since living in Vegas, and their kids came because like Isley doesn't really have like any real friends really, not that she's known for very long. So you have the party and then bam, you leaving with the babysitter for you to go out. Anyways, you guys, y'all let me y'all thoughts in at the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. I am trying to hit 100,000 subscribers. I would like to hit it sooner rather than later. So if you guys don't mind, hit that subscribe button. Also hit the thumbs up button. Let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at, if I can. We have 356 people here, and we only have 93 likes. You guys, hit the thumbs up button. And we'll continue to keep an eye on the situation. Anything that comes out of Janelle, August, Crystal, Marissa, Jace, anybody, Barbara, we'll be on it. And we'll talk about it right here. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Like this video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.